Welcome to McKeon Park in this edition of Red Sox Rundown. I'm Anthony Santinello, joined by Mark Boyle. Mark, the Red Sox take a tough loss to the Harbor Hawks tonight. They lose 6-2. Offense wasn't there for the most part, but Brandon Bailey had a fantastic start tonight.
He did very well and was encouraging in terms of the way he breezed through many of the innings. He gave up 2 runs in the first, one of them unearned, and then he sailed through, ran into some trouble in the 7th, and that's when the relief pitching came in, and then the Harbor Hawks added to their lead, wound up, as you said, winning the game 6-2. But I thought a very good start for him.
At one point, it set down 11 straight Harbor Hawk batters. Was there any sort of aspect to his game that you liked in particular tonight?
I just liked the way he was around the plate, didn't walk many, generally ahead in the count. The key to pitching is conceptually simple. Stay ahead of the hitters, keep them off balance. Often difficult to execute. And I thought he did a nice job staying ahead of the hitters, keeping them off base, and really was very solid, and that's good because we know Scott Pickler is looking for some starting pitching, and that was encouraging.
And then we go to the offense. Tommy Edman reaches base for his 16th straight game tonight. What have you liked in his game recently that's really separated himself from the rest of the team?
Well, he puts the ball in play, and he gets things done, and he's a catalyst. And as you mentioned, 16 straight games getting on base, that's an impressive run, the longest current run in the league. The problem wasn't that they couldn't get hits as much as it was that they couldn't get timely hits. They left a dozen men on base, and that's too many. So back to the drawing board, but there were some encouraging things. Giovanni Brusa had a home run. That was encouraging. You mentioned Edman getting on base for a 16th straight game, the pitching of Bailey. There were some good things, but not enough good things.
And you look at that 12 men left on base. That was a sign that we saw early in the season from this Red Sox team when they were in their losing ways. Then they started to really right the ship towards the middle part of the season and stop leaving those runners on base. Now that they're getting back to it in the last few games, is there anything that really you can get out of a funk of leaving men on base other than just, as easy as it is, delivering the timely hit?
Well, it's easy to talk about delivering the timely hit. It's difficult to do it, and tonight was an example of being unable to do it. They left 2 men on base in 6 different innings. One inning ended with a bases-loaded inning-ending double play. They just couldn't get the hits. Now, if we had the answer to how you go about getting those hits, then we'd know something that nobody else knows. So, no, there's no real key. It's just a matter of sticking in there and keeping at it, and hopefully you'll get to it.
And the rematch of tonight's game tomorrow night at Red Wilson Field, 5 o'clock, the Red Sox and the Harbor Hawks. What do you look for the Red Sox to do better of? Obviously the timely hitting, but what else other than the timely hitting for tomorrow night for them to improve on?
That's it, isn't it? The timely hitting. 12 men left on base, that seems to me that was the key statistic in this game. The relief pitching could be better. It wasn't very good tonight. The starting pitching was excellent. But when you leave 2 men on base in 6 different innings, you really need more timely hitting, and hopefully they'll get that in the rematch.
And the Red Sox look to get back to their winning ways tomorrow night at Red Wilson Field. 5 o'clock start between the Red Sox and the Harbor Hawks. For Mark Boyle, I'm Anthony Santinello. We'll catch you tomorrow night.